Hi guys, what are we gonna do today? Today we are gonna do photo slide windows. We're gonna use our laminating machine. Let's see how we get this done. Let's get started. So the first thing you're gonna need is a little slide, and most of us have some of these hidden somewhere. You can find them at garage sales. So what I'm gonna do with the slide is I'm gonna pop the photo out, and I'm just carefully pushing out the center. And I found that if you paint them first, it really makes it a lot easier. You can paint it afterwards, you just have to be more careful. So I'm just gonna use a gray, but you can use whatever color you would like. Paint up both sides, and we're gonna let it dry. So just let this dry, and then we'll move on. The frame is dry, and what I want to do is I want to decorate the inside. And these are miniature rub-on transfers, and this is the Tim Holtz line. And you could take scraps from your IOD transfers. You could use whatever you would like. So whatever it is that you want to highlight or do, you could use. Now I'm using a laminating sheet. This is a small one, so I can easily get 2 out of this one, but you can use a larger sheet and add lots on there or cut your laminating sheet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my laminating sheet, and I'm gonna lay this on here so I kind of know where I want this. So I've opened up my sheet, and I'm putting the transfer, this rub-on transfer, I'm gonna put on the inside of the laminating sheet. And then let's find some fun words. This is really little. I think what I'm gonna do is shut the sheet and then press over the top of this, the top sheet, and then I don't have to worry about it sliding around so much on the inside. Let me just laminate the bottom of something, only just because I have the extra space instead of running it through. So I'm not wasting any of my laminating sheet, but I also could have just cut it. So I'm gonna put this in my carrier sheet to run through my laminator, and then we're gonna attach it to our frame. I ran it through my laminator, and sometimes if you get little white bubbles, you can run it through again, and it'll help flatten those out. Okay, so I am going to put just a tiny bit double stick tape all around the top back edge, entire outside edge here. And the reason I'm doing this before cutting is that it'll want to slide around on there. And this made it easier if I tape it down first. So if your laminating sheet isn't this wide, you can just go around the inside edge. Now I am just going to lay this down. And then I am just going to trim this. So I'm just cutting around the edges here and cutting out the excess. So if you want the back edge decorated so you don't see where this tape is, I just added some washi tape around the edges of the back, and it just decorates it up a little bit, and you get a little frame there. So if you wanted this distressed a little more, you actually could stamp the frame before you put anything in. On one of these, I actually embossed the frame. Or I'm just gonna use my vintage photo distressing ink and just go around the edges a bit. You can sand the edges. I mean, there's so many options to give it the look that you want. And there you go. Now you can hole punch it, add a little pin, hang it onto something, put it into a book, use it as a tag, or even write a little note at the bottom back and use it as a little card. So I hope you guys thought this was another fun way you can use photo slides. It seems like we all have a pile hidden in the back of a closet from our old uncle or grandma or great grandpa or someone that had photo slides. So I hope you guys give this a try, but whatever you do, have fun.